Welcome. Tell me honestly, have you ever said something in anger and regretted it the very next moment? That burning feeling inside you. When your heart races, your words get sharper, and you know you'll hurt someone, but still, you can't stop? We've all been there. But here's the truth. Anger itself isn't bad. What's bad is letting anger control you. In this video, I'll show you how to control your anger before it controls you. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stay calm in situations that used to make you explode. Comment below, do you often lose your temper and regret it later? I want to know your story. Chapter 1. Understanding what anger really is. Sometimes we think anger makes us a bad person. But anger is not bad. It is just a strong feeling inside you. It comes when something feels unfair, or when someone hurts you, or when life does not go the way you want. Everyone feels it. Even the calmest person in the world feels anger sometimes. Anger is like fire. A small fire can cook your food and keep you warm. But if it grows too big, it can burn your whole house down. The same happens with your anger. If you use it in the right way, it gives you power and energy. But if you lose control, it can destroy peace in your mind and hurt people around you. When you feel angry, your body changes. Your heart beats faster. Your hands shake. Your face becomes hot. You breathe quickly. These changes happen because your brain thinks you are in danger. It tries to protect you. It wants you to fight or run. That is why anger feels so strong. But many times, there is no real danger. It is only a thought, a memory, or a small mistake that your mind takes too seriously. The problem starts when we let that feeling control us. We say things we do not mean. We hurt people we love. Later we feel sorry. We wish we could go back in time and stop ourselves. You know that heavy feeling after a fight? It stays in your chest and makes you tired. That is the cost of uncontrolled anger. But here is something most people do not know. Anger is also a teacher. It tells you something is not right. It shows you where you need to change or set a boundary. If you listen to it calmly, it can guide you. So instead of asking, "Why am I so angry?" start asking, "What is my anger trying to tell me?" Maybe it is telling you that you are tired. Maybe it is showing that you need to be heard. Or maybe it is asking you to take better care of yourself. Think about this. Every time you feel angry, you are actually feeling hurt somewhere inside. Anger is the outside mask of pain. We show anger because it feels stronger than sadness. But when you understand the pain behind it, you can start to heal. You can stop fighting yourself and start helping yourself. Imagine this. You are standing in a long line. Someone pushes you and goes ahead. You feel that quick fire inside you. You want to shout. But what really hurts is not the push. It is the feeling of being disrespected. When you see that truth, your anger becomes clear. You can take a deep breath and choose what to do. You take back your power. Understanding anger is the first step to controlling it. Because when you understand something, you stop fearing it. You start managing it with wisdom. You begin to see anger not as your enemy, but as a signal. It says, "Hey, something needs your attention." Many people try to hide their anger. They smile outside, but feel storms inside. That does not work. Anger that is hidden grows stronger. It waits for a small reason and then explodes. The better way is to accept it, feel it, and then calm it before it controls you. You can do this the moment you feel anger. Pause for a second. Breathe. Remind yourself, I am not my anger. This one small thought can save you from hours of regret. When you truly understand anger, you stop fighting it. You start using it as a force for good. It becomes your strength, not your weakness. So from now on, do not hate your anger. Study it. Notice when it comes and why. Watch how it changes your body. The more you observe, the more control you get. Slowly you will see that the power that once scared you is actually your own energy waiting to be guided. In the next part, we will talk about what really triggers your anger. You will learn why some things make you lose control faster than others. You will discover that anger is not always about what is happening now, but about what has happened before. And once you see that, you will start to feel free. Chapter 2: The Hidden Triggers. Why you get angry so fast. Have you ever wondered why some small things make you so angry? Someone says one rude word, someone ignores your message, someone laughs at you when you are serious. Suddenly you feel that fire rise inside. You ask yourself, why did I get so angry over something so small? The truth is, most anger does not start in the moment. It starts much earlier. The situation only wakes it up, like pressing a button that was already there inside you. These buttons are called triggers. A trigger is anything that reminds your mind of pain, fear, or disrespect from the past. It could be a tone of voice, a look, or even a simple word. For example, maybe someone shouted at you when you were a child. Now, when anyone raises their voice, your brain thinks, I am in danger again. It reacts fast. Before you can think, you feel that strong emotion again. Sometimes the trigger is not from childhood. It can come from repeated experiences. Maybe your boss always cuts you off when you speak. After a few times, your mind builds a story. Nobody listens to me, so now, even when a friend interrupts you by mistake, the same anger comes up. It is not about that friend. It is about the old feeling of not being respected. Understanding your triggers is one of the most important parts of controlling your anger. Because when you know what pushes your buttons, you can prepare before it happens. You can stop reacting blindly. You can respond with wisdom. Here is something to try. The next time you feel angry, don't just focus on the person or the situation. Ask yourself quietly, what exactly made me angry right now? Was it the words, the tone, the feeling of being judged? When you name it, you begin to see the truth. Let me tell you something powerful. Your mind keeps stories. Every time something painful happens, it remembers. It keeps that emotion safe inside, waiting. And when a new event feels similar, it opens that old story again. That is why anger often feels stronger than it should. You are not only reacting to today, you are reacting to all the yesterdays that felt the same. But here's the good news. Once you see this pattern, you can change it. You can stop letting the past control the present. You can tell yourself, this is just a trigger. I do not need to react the old way. I can choose calm. It is not easy at first. You might still get angry fast, but awareness is power. Every time you notice a trigger, you weaken its control a little more. Step by step, you will start feeling lighter inside. Think of your anger like a mirror. It shows what hurts you most. It shows what needs healing. For example, if disrespect makes you furious, maybe it means you need to respect yourself more. If being ignored makes you explode, maybe your heart is asking for attention and care. When you start listening to what your anger says, it becomes your guide instead of your enemy. It helps you understand yourself deeply. Imagine someone cuts you off in traffic. Your blood boils. You want to shout, but then you pause and think, why am I so angry? I feel disrespected. I feel unsafe. You take a breath. You remind yourself that the person may be rushing or not even aware. You let it go. You choose peace. In that moment, you win. Remember this always. People can trigger you, but they cannot control you. Only you can control you. And that is true power. Anger is never only about others. It is about what you feel inside. The more you know yourself, the less anyone can disturb your peace. In the next chapter, we will go deeper. You will learn how to catch anger before it explodes. You will discover a simple but life-changing technique that can stop you from saying or doing things you later regret. It is a small step that creates a huge difference in your life. Chapter 3: Catching the Fire Early. The 5-second pause. You already know that anger starts fast. One word, one look, one small action, and suddenly your heart starts to race. You feel heat in your face. Your voice becomes louder. Everything inside you says, I must react right now. That is the moment where most people lose control. But you do not have to. You can stop it before it grows. You can catch it early, just like catching a spark, before it becomes a fire. This is where the power of pause comes in. The pause is simple. It is just a few seconds of silence between your feeling and your reaction. It may sound too easy, but this small step can change everything. When you feel that first rise of anger, don't speak yet. Don't move fast. Just stop. Take one deep breath in and out. This is your 5-second pause. It gives your brain time to think. It gives your body time to cool down. It helps you take back control. Let's try it together. Imagine you are in a situation that makes you angry. Maybe someone blames you for something you didn't do. You feel your anger coming. Now pause. Take a deep breath. Count slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel your heartbeat slowing down. Feel your mind becoming clear again. In those 5 seconds, something amazing happens. The emotional part of your brain starts to calm down. The thinking part of your brain wakes up. You move from reaction to response. You stop being a slave to anger. You become the master of it. At first, it will feel hard. Your anger will try to pull you in. It will tell you to speak, to shout, to fight. But you must remind yourself, I can choose peace, biddle, and lost. You become stronger, you become stronger. Each time you breathe instead of reacting, you win. You might think, but how can 5 seconds really change my life? The truth is, most damage caused by anger happens in those first few seconds. The words we shout, the actions we regret. If you can control those first moments, you can save your relationships, your peace, and your happiness. I want you to remember this line. Anger is loud, but wisdom is quiet. When you pause, you let wisdom speak. You let the real you, the calm and strong you, take charge. Try using the pause in small situations first. Maybe someone speaks rudely to you. Maybe you spill something or make a mistake. Before you react, stop and breathe. You'll notice that the anger passes faster than you thought. You'll feel proud of yourself for staying calm. This pause is not about being weak. It is about being wise. Anyone can shout. It takes real strength to stay silent and think. That is true power. And here is something even deeper. When you pause, you show your mind that you are safe. You teach it that not every uncomfortable moment is danger. Slowly, your brain learns a new habit to stay calm even when things go wrong. The pause also gives you time to understand what is really happening. Maybe the other person didn't mean to hurt you. Maybe they are having a bad day. Maybe the situation is not as serious as your anger says. You start seeing things more clearly every time you choose the pause. You are changing your life a little. You are choosing peace over pain. You are choosing control over regret. You are becoming emotionally strong. Next time anger starts to rise, tell yourself, I will pause. I will breathe. I will choose calm. Say it inside your mind. Make it your rule. The more you practice, the faster your mind will learn. Soon, the pause will come naturally. You will feel angry, but you will smile instead of shouting. You will walk away instead of fighting. That is emotional freedom. In the next part, we will go even deeper. You will learn how to change the thoughts that feed your anger. You will see how your mind can trick you and how to train it to think in a calm, balanced way. This next step will make your control even stronger. Chapter 4. Reprogramming your mind. Changing the way you think. By now, you have learned how to pause before reacting. But to truly control anger, you must go deeper. You must learn how to control your thoughts. Because anger does not only come from what happens around you, it comes from how your mind sees what happens. Your thoughts are powerful. They can make you calm or they can make you explode. When something happens, your brain starts talking. It says things like, they always disrespect me, or nobody cares about me. These thoughts make your anger grow fast. But stop for a moment and ask yourself, are these thoughts true? Are they always true? Many times they are not. They are just stories that your mind creates. These stories come from old pain and fear. For example, imagine someone ignores your message. Your mind might say, they are doing this on purpose. They don't like me. And suddenly you feel angry. But maybe that person was just busy. Maybe they never even saw the message. The truth is often much softer than your thoughts. Your anger becomes stronger when your thoughts become harsh. So to control anger, you must learn to check your thoughts before believing them. Here is a simple way to do it. When you feel angry, stop and ask 3 questions. First, is this true? Second, is this really as bad as it feels? Third, will this still matter tomorrow? These small questions open space in your mind. They make you think before reacting. Most of the time, you will see that the situation is not as big as it feels. Your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. It depends on how you train it. If you keep feeding it angry thoughts, it will find reasons to be angry every day. But if you start feeding it calm, kind thoughts, it will begin to find peace even in chaos. This change takes time. You will still feel anger sometimes. That is okay. The goal is not to never feel it. The goal is to understand it and guide it. Whenever a strong thought comes, take a breath and say, maybe there is another way to see this. This one sentence can save you from many fights. It turns your mind from closed to open, from angry to curious. Think about this. When you change the way you look at things, The things you look at also change. The same situation can look peaceful or painful, depending on the thoughts you use. You have that power. You can choose the way you see life. Here is another truth. Your brain likes to protect you. When it feels hurt, it creates quick thoughts to defend you. But sometimes those thoughts hurt you even more. You start believing that everyone is against you, or that you are always right. These beliefs build walls around your heart, and those walls keep anger trapped inside. Breaking those walls means questioning your own thoughts. It means saying, maybe I misunderstood, maybe I can forgive, maybe I can let it go. These are small thoughts, but they carry great peace. Imagine a person shouts at you. Your mind can say they are attacking me. I must fight. Or it can say this person is in pain. I will stay calm, which thought will give you peace. The second one, which thought will make you strong. Again, the second one, calmness is not weakness. It is strength under control. You can train your brain just like you train your body. Every time you choose a peaceful thought instead of an angry one, you are building mental strength. You are reprogramming your mind. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. One day, you will notice something amazing. The same things that used to make you angry will no longer have power over you. You will look at them, smile, and stay calm. That is real growth. In the next chapter, we will learn how to calm your body too. Because anger does not live only in your thoughts. It also lives in your body, in your muscles, in your breath, in your heartbeat. And when you learn how to relax your body, your anger will start to fade like smoke in the wind. Chapter 5. Calming the body. Turning down the heat. You already know that anger starts in the mind, but it also lives in the body. When you feel angry, your body becomes tight. Your chest feels heavy. Your jaw becomes hard. Your hands want to move fast. It feels like fire under your skin. That is why controlling your thoughts is only half of the work. To truly control anger, you must also calm your body. Because when your body is peaceful, your mind follows. Think about what happens when you get angry. Your heart beats faster. Your breath becomes short. Your muscles prepare to fight. This is how your body protects you. But when there is no real danger, this reaction hurts more than it helps. It makes you tired, stressed, and confused. You can stop this by learning how to relax your body on purpose. You can teach it to cool down instead of heat up. The best way to start is with your breath. Right now, take a slow breath in. Feel the air move through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds, then let it go slowly. Do it again. Feel how your shoulders start to drop. Your heartbeat slows. The tension melts away. This simple breath is a magic tool. You can use it anywhere. At home, in traffic, at school, or at work. When you control your breath, you control your emotion. Because breathing sends a signal to your brain that says, I am safe. I can relax. The more you practice, the faster it works. Another way to calm your body is movement. When anger fills you, do not sit still and think about it. Stand up, walk, stretch your arms, move your neck, go outside if you can, feel the fresh air. Movement helps the angry energy leave your body. It gives that energy a safe way out. You can also use water. To calm yourself, wash your face with cool water, take a short shower, drink a glass of water slowly. As the water touches you, Imagine it washing away all the heat inside. Water brings peace. Sometimes, simple physical things can help more than big words. Because anger is not always a thought, it is also a feeling in your muscles, in your heart, and in your breath. Your body remembers how anger feels. Every time you react with anger, that memory grows stronger. But when you practice calm breathing and gentle movements, you teach your body a new memory, the memory of peace. You will notice something special. The next time you start feeling angry, your body will remember how to calm itself. You will take a breath without even thinking about it. You will relax faster. You will recover sooner. That is what true control looks like. There is another small thing that helps. When you feel angry, try to smile just a little. Not a fake smile, but a soft one. This small act relaxes your face muscles and sends a message to your brain that everything is fine. Your body and your mind are connected. When one calms down, the other follows. You can also repeat peaceful words to yourself. For example, say quietly, "I am calm. I am in control." Say it again and again. These words are like gentle hands that comfort your heart. They remind you that you are bigger than your anger. The more you practice these small steps, the more natural they become. You will start to feel peace in moments that once made you angry. People will notice your calm energy. You will feel proud of yourself for staying strong. Remember, calming your body is not about running away from anger. It is about understanding it and guiding it to peace. You are not weak for calming down. You are wise. You are strong. Every time you breathe slowly, move gently, or take a moment to relax, you are choosing peace. You are teaching your body that you control your emotions, not the other way around. In the next chapter, we will talk about how to deal with difficult people. Because sometimes, no matter how calm you are, others still try to test your peace. You will learn how to protect your calmness even when people around you lose theirs. Chapter 6: Dealing with Difficult People Without Losing Control. You can stay calm when you are alone. You can breathe, relax, and feel peaceful. But the real test comes when someone else starts the fire. When a person says something rude or hurts you on purpose, staying calm becomes much harder. You meet these kinds of people everywhere. Some complain all the time. Some enjoy arguing. Some try to make you feel small. But here is a truth you must remember. You cannot control other people. You can only control yourself. When someone acts badly, it is not always about you. Most of the time, it is about their own pain. Maybe they are stressed. Maybe they feel ignored. Maybe they do not know how to speak kindly. Their anger belongs to them, not to you. Problem begins when you take their words personally. When you think, they disrespected me, I must fight back. In that moment, you hand them your power. You let their anger control your peace. But you do not have to. You can choose to stay calm even when others are not. The next time someone tries to upset you, pause before reacting. Look at them and think, this is their storm, not mine. Take a deep breath. Let their words pass like clouds in the sky. You are the sky. The clouds will move, but the sky stays still. Sometimes, silence is stronger than shouting. When you stay calm, you protect your energy. You stop adding fuel to their fire. Many times, the other person becomes quiet too. because anger cannot live where peace stays strong. If you must reply, speak slowly and softly. Use short sentences. Say only what is needed. When your tone is calm, your words become powerful. You show respect for yourself. You show maturity. You show control. There is a simple truth about difficult people. You cannot make them kind, but you can stop them from stealing your peace. Every time you stay calm, you prove that their behavior cannot break you. That is real strength. Here is something important to remember. Not every fight deserves your energy. Some people want to argue just to feel powerful. Do not give them that power. Walk away if you need to. Protect your peace like a treasure, because peace is more valuable than being right. If you find it hard to deal with someone close to you, try to understand them. Ask yourself, why might they be acting this way? Understanding does not mean you agree with them. It just means you choose compassion over anger. Compassion keeps your heart open while still keeping your boundaries strong. Sometimes the best way to handle difficult people is distance. You can love them, but still choose space. You can care, but still protect your mental health. Not everyone deserves your full energy, and that is okay. Think of this. A calm person has power. People respect calmness more than loudness. When you remain peaceful while others lose control, you stand out. You become a mirror that shows others what true strength looks like. Every time you control yourself in front of a difficult person, you grow. You build patience. You build wisdom. You prove to yourself that you are not weak. You are in charge of your emotions. One day, you will notice that people no longer trigger you the same way. Their words will lose power. Their actions will not disturb your peace. You will smile more. You will walk away sooner. You will feel lighter inside. That is when you will know that you have mastered control. Because true control is not about winning the fight. It is about not needing to fight at all. In the next chapter, we will talk about the final step. You will learn how to turn your anger into strength. You will see how this energy, when guided well, can help you grow, succeed, and live with confidence. Chapter 7: Turning Anger into Power. The Art of Emotional Mastery. You have learned how to understand anger. You have learned how to pause, breathe, and stay calm. You have learned how to protect your peace around others. Now it is time for the final and most powerful step: turning your anger into strength. Anger itself is not your enemy. It is energy. It is fire. And fire can destroy, but it can also create. It can burn everything down, or it can light your path. It depends on how you use it. When you learn to control anger, you don't lose your fire. You learn to guide it. You turn it into focus, courage, and power. That is called emotional mastery. Think about it. The same energy that makes you shout can also make you strong enough to change your life. The same power that wants to fight can also help you grow, achieve goals, and protect what matters to you. The key is to direct that energy in the right way. When you feel anger, don't just try to push it away. Ask yourself, what can I do with this energy? Maybe you can use it to work harder, to speak up for yourself, to build something, or to change what needs to be changed. For example, if you feel angry because someone disrespected you, don't waste your power in shouting. Use that energy to become better, wiser, and stronger. Show your worth through your actions, not your words. Let your success answer for you. If you feel angry about an unfair situation, turn that anger into motivation. Use it to make things right, calmly, wisely, and with patience. Remember, real power does not shout. It acts. You are not weak for feeling anger. You are human. But you are strong when you choose to guide it, instead of letting it guide you. Every time you control your anger, you win a small battle inside you. You prove to yourself that peace is possible. You show that calmness is not the absence of emotion, but the presence of strength. Imagine this version of you. You stay calm when others lose control. You speak with confidence, but not with hate.
Yeah.
You face problems with patience and wisdom. That is emotional mastery. That is the power that never fades. The world respects calm strength. People listen to those who stay peaceful under pressure. When you control your anger, you don't just protect your peace, you also earn respect, trust, and success. Your life becomes lighter. Your relationships become healthier. Your heart feels safe again. You stop carrying the heavy weight of regret. You stop fighting battles that do not matter. You start to use your energy for good things. You start growing. You start living with purpose. That is what happens when you turn anger into power. So from today, promise yourself one thing. You will not let anger control you anymore. You will not let it steal your happiness. You will use it as a tool to build your strength, your dreams, and your peace. When you feel that heat rise again, remind yourself, this is my energy. I will use it wisely. Breathe. Think. Act with calm power. That is the mark of a truly strong person. And now, take a deep breath and smile. You did it. You have learned the steps to master your anger. You have started your journey to emotional peace. If this video helped you, give it a like. It tells me that you found value here. Comment below and tell me which part touched you the most, or what you learned about yourself today. I love reading your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because every week I share new videos to help you grow stronger, calmer, and more confident in life. Thank you for watching till the end. Remember, you are not your anger, you are peace, strength, and light. And no one can take that away from you. Every day is a new chance to grow calmer and wiser. Life will still test you, but now you have the tools to stay strong and peaceful. Remember, you don't have to be perfect, just a little better than yesterday. That's how real change begins. So keep learning, keep breathing, and keep believing in yourself. Grow calm, grow wise, grow with me.